Okay, so they were being given four sets, and then we are supposed to find this value here. Sorry, what did I just do? I rubbed stuff. Alright, back. Alright, so and then we are supposed to find out what this combination of set should give us. So first of all, we started by converting this negative sign into an integer sign, where you just change it to intersection there, and then add a complement to whatever is on your left side. Is this your right side or your left side? Yeah, but whatever is this side, but you add the command complement. So you've done that first step, and then the next step is for you to write up your number line, identifying your smallest number, which was 1 in all my sets, the largest, oh sorry, identifying the smallest number, which was 1, then the largest number, which was 8. But of course we're going to go all the way beyond infinity, but the largest number that we have there is 8. And then also put in those other intermediate numbers, so it doesn't really matter where you put them as long as you just put them in order like that. So we can start with the A union C. We're going to identify our set A. It starts at 3 and ends at 8, and it's bounded by open brackets, so we're just going to put hollow dots like that. Of course, keeping in mind that if it has box brackets like this one and this one here, closed brackets, not box brackets, yeah, you're going to have your hollow dot that is going to be like shaded Filiamukat. But since it's just a hollow dot, an open bracket there, we're going to put hollow dots on 3 and 8. So looking at C is between 1 and 5, so probably 1 here, we're going to shade it really much like that to indicate that we have a box bracket, and 5, so 5 should be in the middle here, so we're also going to put there, shade it very hard like that, and then draw a line from there. So this is our set A and this is our set C. So what is a union? Union is everything under every, so our union is all of this stuff. So our union is going to start from what? It's going to start from 1 and end at 8, and here hollow dot, so that is going to be this symbol, and then here colored dot, so it's going to be this symbol. So this is our A union C. So we found one part. Okay, so step by step we found our A union C, so we can erase the rest that we have on top. Alright, so next up we can find the second part of the question, which was the B intersection D with like a complement. Okay, so we need to find this set, and then after we find that, we just need to find the intersection between this and this down here. So to do that, we're going to say what is our B? Our B starts at 2 and ends at 7, hollow dots, connect them. Our D starts at 6 and then goes all the way up to infinity, but notice it's a closed bracket, so it's going to be shaded really much like that. And then what are we finding here? We're finding the intersection. So the intersection is the common region between these two sets, so this is going to be this region here. This is the intersection. So notice that the intersection is bounded by which numbers? It's bounded by 6 and it's bounded by 7, but we don't really want the intersection. We want the intersection what? Complement, so everything that is outside the intersection. So this simply means that we're going to get numbers from here going this side, and also from here going this side. Now there's a trick when it comes to complements and your number line. So if your original boundary was shaded like this, your complement must not be shaded, so this will just be a hollow circle like that. But this one is already a hollow circle, so our complement is going to be a shaded circle. So this is our complement. So this was the original region, but this is the complement region. This out here is the complement region, and that's the one that we want because there is already a complement. So in spite of drawing all these doodly doos, we know that if there we shade very much there, then our B intersection D complement is going to be what? It's going to be this is negative infinity, so this is negative infinity, comma 5 with a hollow bracket like that. I read negative 8. Okay, negative infinity, sorry, comma the 5 there with the open bracket, and then union. So to connect these two separate regions, you use union. You never use intersection, use union. And then this side is starting from 7. So this one is shaded very much, so it's going to start with a box bracket, 7 to positive infinity, so you have something like that. So the infinities always have an open bracket, they never have a closed bracket. So you have something like that, okay? So, let me just get rid of that. Now let us find the intersection between the two sets. So, the one that we're just from finding, oh sorry, the first one that we found was A union C. And then the one that we're just from finding is B intersection D complement. B intersection D complement. So what are we trying to find? We're trying to find the intersection between these two sets. So let's represent both of these sets on the number line. So from 1 to 8. 1 being shaded very much, 8 just being a hollow circle, connect the lines. And then the other one was B intersection D complement. So B intersection D complement is this one that we have here. It's this one here. So it's going to be like how? On the number line. So from 5 to negative infinity, 5 is, let me use a different color. 5 is there to negative infinity, and 5 is just an open dot because it's an open bracket, and then 7 to positive infinity, and then 7 is shaded like that. So what are we trying to find again? We're trying to find the intersection. So intersection is where these guys meet, or where these guys cross each other. So it's going to be that region there and that region there. So it's going to be what? So it's going to start from 1 to 5. 1 has a shaded thing, so it's going to be box like that. 5 has an open thing on top there, so it's just going to be like that. And then we said if our regions are separate like that, we use a union to join them in our description. And then we're going to say from 1, this one here. So we're trying to describe this shaded region here. So this is going to be 1, and 1 is shaded on top, so that is a box bracket, comma, 8. 8 is a hollow dot like that, so that's going to be a curved bracket. So this should be your final answer. I know it's really scribbly, but I'm sure you're able to see this answer. So that's close bracket 1, 5, open bracket union, close bracket 1, 8, open bracket.